Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Blade & Soul. This time I have news on Unreal Engine 4 and I have news on the new class we'll be getting with Unreal Engine 4, or maybe a little bit before it or later, but I think together. So the new class of Blade & Soul, the 14th class that is, will be a dual-bladed Blade Master. That's what I'll call it right now, because I think it's just like Blade Master but with two swords and slightly different. Could be wrong. But originally I thought it would be cool to have a Blade Master with specialization or a stance in which you have two swords. But apparently Blade & Soul was thinking about it as well, but not as a Blade Master or Blade Dancer, but instead as a own separate entity, as another class. And I think that's really cool. I have no idea what it will look like, except for this picture. You have two swords and I think it looks amazing. And I think it will release around the same time as Unreal Engine 4, which would make sense because then they will pull in way more customers and players. So that would be cool, and I'm really looking forward to seeing this happen. With our release, with Korean release, I don't think it's gonna be the same time, because in June there will be the Unreal Engine 4 release, and I think in August maybe, or I could be wrong, maybe June. At the same time, the release of dual-bladed Blade Master. That's what I will be calling it right now, because it does seem like a Blade Master to me. So that would be really cool, and I'm really looking forward to that. So the Unreal Engine 4 update will also include the Mystic Dungeons, and the Mystical Dungeons will be having random drops of items like a ring, earring, etc. accessories. Apparently what they're going to do is, instead of having to upgrade those items, there's a random drop chance of the item with high stats, and that's what you will get. Honestly, I think that's actually a step back, because you were always guaranteed if you actually upgraded your equipment, you will be getting a better one. And here you're all reliant on what the drop will be in the dungeon, whether it will be good or not, and I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to do it, but we have to see and check it out for ourselves. Maybe it balances it well, and after a certain amount of runs you are guaranteed to get a high stat item, I think. I mean, that would be nice. Then you don't have to upgrade as much, and then it will be way more cheap, and that's a good thing about it. So I don't know what to think about it right now until I actually see it happen and how it will be implemented and try it out myself. But for now, I'm not really certain about this change, whether it will be good or not. So Blade & Soul will also be introducing their own battle pass, which will be called the Soul Pass. So I think it's gonna be around like in mobile games. You have a battle pass, like in Blade & Soul Revolution you have some kind of a battle pass as well. When you log in and you do stuff, you will unlock items in the battle pass. So I think that's what they're gonna do. And for an MMO, I'm not really sure whether that's a good idea or not, unless it's balanced and it's fair for free-to-play players. But since this is NCSoft, I actually doubt that, which is unfortunate, but to be realistic, I don't think it's gonna be all that fair. Or you have to grind so much and you have to play so much that it's very hard to actually finish the battle pass. And maybe they may go the route of Call of Duty, where you have to buy the battle pass first, and then you have to unlock every single stage up to the final stage, and then maybe gather enough points to purchase the next battle pass if you finish the entire battle pass. I don't think it will be like that, but maybe something like it. And the Call of Duty variant is not bad in my opinion. I like it. It's pretty nice. You buy the first battle pass once, and then you can get every single battle pass after for free if you just play and finish all stages. That would be cool, but I don't really see it happening in Blade & Soul like that, which is unfortunate. But I still have no clue what it will look like, what it's gonna be like, what kind of items we'll be getting from the battle pass, what kind of benefits it will give me, and what kinds of benefits it will have when you are a premium member. Is it gonna be pay to win? Is it not gonna be pay to win? Nobody has a clue. because I haven't seen much about it. I think it may go south real quick. So a new fun mechanic will be introduced into Planet Soul Unreal Engine 4. When you're fighting bosses, there is this so-called break mechanic. So if you are playing any JRPG where you have to fight bosses, there may be or may not be a break mechanic when you break his guard. If you break the guard, you'll be able to deal way more damage than you usually will be able to do. And therefore you see a new bar underneath the HP bar. I think that this blue bar will, it will fill up to show whether it will break or not. So you have to fill this up until a breaking point, and once that's broken you can deal a lot of DPS on the boss. And I think that's actually a really fun mechanic, and I think people will like it a lot more than just doing normal mechanics and doing the dungeons like we used to. That's the difference. And if there will be a parry mechanic which will increase the break mechanic more quickly, then I think that's actually pretty cool, because it will be more execution heavy, and that'd be nice if the ping is well, good actually, and the game is running smoothly as it should without frame drops, which we have right now. But if that's what it's gonna be like, I think that's really cool. Or if you have to hit weak points to break the guard, I think that will make the game way more engaging and fun, because you have to actually look at the weak points to break the guard. Of course, this is just speculation, but I think that will be really interesting and really cool, and will be really good with the combat system of Blade and Soul and just the bosses themselves. Also, side note, this boss looks pretty cool, and I'm really looking forward to fighting him. Last but not least, there will be also solo content introduced into Unreal Engine 4 Blade and Soul. So what we'll be having is a wave-based solo instance where you have to kill enemies continuously with different strategies. I don't know what different strategies necessarily mean. Perhaps you have to stun, break this guard, you have to knock down any CC perhaps, maybe you have to hit items all across the room to deal damage to the boss, maybe you have to throw things to the boss, you name it. Could be all of those or none of those, but I think that may be fun if you're bored and you just want to do things. Its rewards are good, I think people will play this a lot, and if there's a leaderboard, people will play it definitely more. And if it's gonna be really fun with mechanics, they could make this also happen for duos or bigger parties, like 6 members, which would be pretty fun. And for some reason it does remind me of a zombies mode, where you are locked into a room and you have to kill wave after wave, but this time with more strategy, and I think that's gonna be really fun if implemented correctly. So that's the video for today. I really hope you liked this video. I tried to be as informative as I could be, and I'm really looking forward to the release of Unreal Engine 4 Blade and Soul, 14th class, the new break mechanic, and the new solo instance dungeons, and all those things. They look pretty amazing. The battle pass, I'm still not sure about whether I will like it or will not, but we'll have to see. But also I have an announcement this coming week on the 21st of May through 25th of May, and the week of the 1st of July through 8th of July, I'll be playing the closed beta of Solo, aka Sword of Legends Online. So closed beta 1 and closed beta 2, which I might stream. I'm not really certain about that yet, but I will record the content I'll be playing, and I will show you what this game is gonna be like. I'm really looking forward to that, and I also have kind of an idea what I want to play as. So I have 3 classes in mind of the 6 we will be having. I'll be playing as a Spearmaster, Berserker, and I'll be playing as a Reaper as well, because they look really interesting. Really cool, flashy, melee, tanks, and one support as well, which is pretty interesting for me since I'm never a support. And since it's a Holy Trinity, I'm not really used to that, but it seems pretty fun, and I hope it's gonna be good. Are you going to play solo as well? Are you excited for Unreal Engine 4, the 14th class, the mechanics, systems? Tell me in the comments down below. Like the video, share it with your friends and anyone you can share it with, and join the Discord server, and see you on the next one. Peace.